Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you guys how I did one of my Valentine's Day photo shoots with my friend Daniela using a camera and a tripod. You guys can definitely use your phone. I do definitely recommend using a tripod, but you can really stick a phone onto anything. I'm going to be showing you guys a couple of different ways to spice up your Instagram for Valentine's Day coming up. You guys can invite your friends over and do like a gals night and take a bunch of pictures, or you can take these by yourself. Last year for Valentine's Day, I just stuck a bunch of hearts on my wall and I posted those pictures up on my Instagram. I have a Pinterest board that I'm gonna link down below that you guys can use for Valentine's Day photo shoot inspiration. In terms of the setup for the actual photo shoot, I went pretty simple. I just decided to use a white sheet and put that up against the wall with some thumbtacks. I left a good amount hanging off the wall so that it could also be used as the floor. For the lighting, instead of having your traditional backlight, fill light, and key light, I had 2 key lights and 1 fill light. On the 2 key lights, I put a red gel so that it would give off more of a Valentine's Day vibe. And as for the fill light, I decided to put a pink gel so that it would balance off that color. The pink would diffuse a little bit of that red and give up some brightness. Later on through the photo shoot, I actually ended up using one of my key lights as sort of a backlight to add more of an outline, but to be frank, I never really placed it behind her, so I really wouldn't be able to call it a backlight. So I headed to Dollar Tree and bought some roses, blew up some balloons, and started off the photo shoot. We picked out 3 outfits, and that's how we ended up structuring our photo shoot. Picked out different props for each outfit and different poses so that it would create some diversity in the photo shoot and it wouldn't just be the same pictures over and over again. For outfit number 1, I really wanted the props to set the tone for the picture. We ended up using the rose, the pen, and the letter for the dress outfit. In my opinion, the pictures ended up giving a very Y2K feel. I really ended up loving these pictures. I'm actually gonna go ahead and show you guys the different apps I use. Hopefully that gives you guys some perspective. Retouch is a purchased app. I use it to fix any imperfections that I automatically notice when I look at a picture. If I want to remove any objects or lines or any other imperfections in a picture, Retouch is definitely the app I go for, just to make pictures look more well-rounded and more professional. Adobe Lightroom is what I use to do any color grading or any color correction. The app gives you a lot of liberty in terms of what you can do. It does allow you to have a lot of free tools. I use the free version. PicsArt is also an app I will often use if I want to have my pictures look more artistic. They have a lot of awesome sticker options like lens flares or just additions to make your picture look a little bit more artistic than a normal editing app really could. I use it every now and then when I do want to spice them up and add a little bit more. That is definitely where I'm headed. Facetune Basics is also an app I gravitate towards a lot. I use it to blur out my backgrounds, add detail to any specific part of a picture. Those 2 tools in specific come very handy in my opinion. I do think it was a hefty price to pay for the actual app. I think I paid $10 for it. I don't think it's necessary, but I am not aware of what other applications let you blur out backgrounds free. For the pictures with the skirt, I added some saran wrap to the actual lens and added some coconut oil to give it this sort of faded fantasy feel. I had seen it on TikTok and I've always wanted to try it out. It ended up blurring out just a specific portion of my subject's face, and so it really kind of ruined it in my opinion, but I tried to edit around it. We also put a stepping stool under the white sheet to give the picture some dimension, and then we placed a mirror on top of there and the roses. I think creating some depth just really helps set the 2 pictures apart. For the final and third outfit, we tried to add some kisses onto Daniela's neck and face with some tape, but it didn't really transfer on as clearly as we wanted it to. By that time, the sun had gone down, so the red lights looked a lot more harsh. Since she's wearing a leather jacket, the darkness was gonna give those pictures a more grungy tone. I decided to actually just turn off my my pink fill light and place the second key light a little bit further back behind Daniela to create sort of an outline around her. Now that you guys have seen the photo shoot I conducted, I wanted to give you guys some other photo shoot inspired ideas so that you guys can go ahead and try it out for yourselves. Like I said, I do have that Pinterest board linked out below with all of these ideas and more. So if you guys want some visual representation, I definitely recommend you go check that out. Hearts on the wall, petal hearts on the floor, kind of making like an outline of a heart. Petals floating or flowers floating. You could do it with transparent string. Conversation hearts, kisses on a mirror, a Valentine's photo shoot just with your friends having a good time. Heart stickers, white sheet on the floor. Valentine's Day inspired makeup can go a long way in terms of a photo shoot. It really tells you exactly what it wants to say. It's a definite good way to show some Valentine's spirit. And a deck of cards with all hearts. If you guys want more photo shoot inspired content, definitely let me know. This is one of like my favorite hobbies to do. I ended up spending a total of $4 on this photo shoot. Things like the mirror, the white sheet, the lipsticks, and obviously my lighting kit were things I already had in my home. The only things I bought were the roses. I already had the heart balloons in my house from previous years, but I did add it into the $4 total so that you guys would have a general understanding of how much it really ended up costing me. You do not need a lighting kit in general to take photo shoot pictures. I didn't have a lighting kit up until this point, and I've taken plenty of photo shoots, but I will leave it linked down below if you guys are interested in checking it out. I'm not so sure that I recommend it, so do with that what you will. Let me know if you guys try out any of these photo shoots. I would love to hear about it. And remember to subscribe and follow me on all of my socials. I hope you guys are doing good. Bye.